Hey everybody, this is Flavio Romeo, and on this episode of the Towncast, we are going to talk to Marie Sasso. Marie Sasso is the president of the Mark Sasso Foundation, and this Saturday, August 20th, is the Mark Sasso, the 14th annual Mark Sasso softball tournament. And for you guys that don't know what that is, it's a round robin. There's still an opportunity if you guys want to play softball, and the winner of the round robin ends up playing Don LaGreca and the ESPN All Stars. And for those that don't know, he puts together an amazing team. He was childhood friends with Mark Sasso and has been doing this for 14 years. So Marie spent a little time with us just going over what they're doing, where the money goes, and make sure you come out. There's a lot of raffles that they're giving away. The Towncast is actually giving away 2 sets of Yankee tickets in September, early September, against the Twins. And there's a lot more fun, and it's just a wonderful event. And then the winner plays the Don LaGreca, Hawthorne's own Don LaGreca, and the ESPN All Stars. All right, enjoy the episode, everybody. So here we are. We're at Dee's Luncheonette. We're on Diamond Bridge and Hawthorne Avenue in Hawthorne. And if you've never been to... So Dee's, I just found this out today. Dee's is going to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Luncheonette. And I remember growing up, for those of you that grew up in Hawthorne, and I'm going to introduce this lady in a second. For those of you that grew up in Hawthorne, when you were kids, you remembered it as George's. That's how I always remembered it. They took over 50 years ago in April. Next April, they're going to celebrate their 50th anniversary of having it in the family. It was Adele's, now it became Dee's. I'm sure it's going to be, the next child's name shortly after that. But today, we're at Dee's, and we have Marie Sasso. Marie is lifelong Hawthorneite, right?
Yeah, well, since 3. We all started Patterson. We all started Patterson.
You guys may know her dad. Her dad, Victor Taraglia, right? Ends in an A.
See?
Victor Taraglia, a realtor in town for decades, and now Marie's a realtor with Remax?
Yes.
But the reason why we're here is because this coming Sunday, August 20th, is the 14th annual Mark Sasso softball game. It's for the Mark Sasso Foundation. That's what we want to talk about today. But we're going to talk a little bit about Marie. So you did graduate in Hawthorne High School, right?
I did.
Hawthorne High School alumni. Do you want to shout out your class?
I will. 1982 with Dee.
Look at that.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, so I picked the right place.
You did. You did.
All right. Shout out to class of '82.
Yeah. And
now how long have you been a realtor?
So Mark and I got our licenses together in 1998.
Wow.
And then we chose to open up our own office, bought a Remax franchise in 2004.
I remember those shingles with you and your hubby.
Yes, yeah.
So you opened up in 1998.
So we got our licenses in 98 and hung our shingle together at a local office, learned a lot, and in 2004 decided we wanted to have our own office. Bought a Remax franchise, and the rest is history. After my husband passed away, my wonderful father decided to get his real estate license to help me, and he is...
Oh, is that what he got?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, he always had his own private real estate holding company, right, where he bought real estate and held it.
Right.
So he's got vast knowledge on that avenue, but he's just an amazing man. So he got his license right after Mark passed to help me, and he really does help me a lot.
What part of Italy is he from?
Avellino.
Avellino.
Which is, the Campania,
Sure.
Naples to...
how old was he when I want to get him on, but how old was he when he came over?
He came in 1953, so he was just 18.
That's why the accent doesn't go away.
No.
You get to a certain age. Like I was 5, 4. My older brother was 9, and so he was right on the cusp. I think once you hit your teens, that's it. Then you have an accent for life.
Yeah, but I would say he's probably the proudest Americans you'll meet, right? He came right after Ellis Island closed, thankfully, because I know that that was not an easy thing for any immigrant to pass through.
My aunt went through.
Yeah, it's not easy. Stayed with his uncle. We called him Uncle Pete, but his name is Pellegrino in Brooklyn, in Borough Park. Went to Utrecht High to learn English. And then made the crossover into Jersey City. And once you come to Patterson, that's it. And then Hawthorne especially. We're
Well, so many people from Patterson ended up coming to Hawthorne.
yeah.
And Hawthorne, and then Glen Rock as well. I was talking to Uncle Floyd. We had him on the program, and that was his migration, was Patterson to Glen Rock. And hopefully we're going to have him playing at Shortways.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, we're going to try to hook that up. So talk about your husband. What year did he come?
2008. And April of 2008, and my brother-in-law Michael put together the first fundraiser that August. So the very first one was in 2008. It was the first fundraiser to help pay for the playground that we decided to build at St. Anthony's.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't seen it, at St. Anthony's, right in the parking lot, you'll see on the left, and I remember when they put that up, I'm like, why did it take so long for St. Anthony's School to have a playground?
That's what Mark and I always said. So it was the only school in Hawthorne that didn't have a playground. Of course, it's a private school, and he went there, his brother went there, his 4 Sasso boy cousins went there, and our 2 sons were going there. And we used to say that, when we'd be there with our kids, they need a playground. What could it cost? $25,000? And he'd say, a bunch of families will pitch in, just like we did for most other things, in a small Catholic school. The families did, pitching in, and then he'd say, well, the dads will put it together, and I'd be like,
Oh, so the dads built it too?
No, that's not what happened, but that's
good.
what we would say, chirping in the parking lot, and then, when you're shocked and traumatized sitting in front of the wonderful George Forshey, and he says, any place you'd like donations to go? I just said, St. Anthony's School. And Sister Marissa, who was a wonderful, wonderful leader, principal at St. Anthony's, a few weeks later says, any idea what you'd like to do with this money? And it was a lot. Everybody really gave of their heart. And I said, I was thinking of playground. She said, great idea. Well, it was $125,000. And everybody, town, friends, family near and far and wide, professionals, everybody pitched in of their time, talent, and treasure. And I said, I'd love to have it done by his 1 year of passing. And that 1 year day was the day we had that big grand opening party.
Is that right?
Spearheaded by our dear friend Bob Ganello, the big party, everything. It was a wonderful celebration of him to have that playground open that day. And so, that was the initial reason for this fundraiser, to pay for the playground. And that we did. We collectively, all of you, all of us, and it took a few years. Don't quote me on this because my memory's blurred, but several years. And once that was achieved, I said to our wonderful Hawthorneite Don LaGreca, listen, pal, we're so grateful. You don't have to do this anymore with us. He said, are you crazy? I love this. I'm so pleased. I said, all right. So then that is why I said, then I think I'll do a scholarship. Okay, and then I opened up the foundation, and now all of the money that is whatever's profit, and I try to spend as little as possible, which is why I beg all of you each year for donations to have as much profit as possible. We give away in scholarships to Hawthorne residents graduating high school. You don't have to go into Hawthorne schools, although that is typically what happens. You can be in and out of district school. You just have to be a Hawthorne resident. I don't want to limit it. I try my best to cast the widest net possible to a child. That's really it. I mean, obviously the ceremony's always at Lincoln High School, but we almost give away $40,000 thus far.
$40,000.
Yeah, so I'm super proud.
And for you guys that don't know, so on August 20th, again, it'll be the 14th annual Mark Sasso softball game, and basically what it is it's a round robin, right?
Yes.
So you start out with, so teams sign up. I'm going to give that information because there's still time. If you're a player who just wants to play softball, if you're a team, if you want to put a bunch of buddies together and come out, The teams play each other all day. When's the first game start?
Well, I'm going to say 8 o'clock. You know, if we have ideally 10 teams that are playing the round robin, then we start 8 o'clock. I mean, it could be a little later depending. If we don't have the full 10 teams, I'm not sure. But no earlier than 8, I would say.
So they have 10 teams, starts at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they play each other all day, and they eliminate one another, and at the end of the day, which is usually around 3 or 4 o'clock, the winning team ends up playing Don LaGreca. And if you don't know who Don LaGreca is, shame on you. Don LaGreca is, local Hawthorne resident. He's on the Michael Kay show in the afternoons. He's just a great host. He's also, I call him the voice of the Rangers, but you'll hear him on the radio. And he is, he will make you a Ranger fan just listening to his play-by-play. It really is amazing on the radio. And so he puts together this incredible all-star team. It's athletes from all these different sports. They're friends. They donate their time. I know Michael Kay came one year, right?
Yes.
And he puts this team together. So the winner of the round robin gets to play the ESPN All Stars at the end. And this year, singing the national anthem, I felt bad. Last year we had Willie Wilson, who we had on the Towncast, and he just, his throat's not right, his voice isn't right, his chest is still all congested, and he had to back out. It felt terrible. But in a pinch, Terry Chivalella, another Hawthorne resident, stepped up and said, I'll do it. If you haven't heard, she's sang the national anthem several times at all different events, and she's going to donate her voice and her time. She's the lead singer of Terry and the Rockets, and you can look them up on Facebook. You can look them up on Instagram. She's going to sing the national anthem, and Don just brings out such an assortment of incredible athletes. And a shout out to you, Don. A shout out to all your ESPN All Stars. So tell us a little bit about, if there are people that want to play, they don't have a team, they want to play. What can they still?
Absolutely. Contact me. I have a Facebook page, or my phone number.
Yeah.
My phone
So
number.
I'm going to give you that now. So it's the Mark Sasso annual softball game. You can look it up on Facebook. You can send a message to Anna Marie. I'm going to give you her phone number. She's already said it was okay to do that.
Text me, please. Text me.
Send a text. It's 973-214-2236. Send her a text saying, hey, I'm one player, me and a buddy, we want to get on a team. It's $25 per player. It's $250 for the team. If you want to put a team together, text her, say, I have a team. But you have to hurry because this is coming out on Monday. The game is this Saturday.
Right.
On August 20th, so make sure you get it to her right away, because if you want to play, you can definitely do it now, but it's going to fill up pretty quickly. And if people just want to come down and donate stuff, I know last year you had baskets.
Yep.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So I try to make it fun for everybody, and we have some items that we raffle off. Donated items are always the best for the kids. TV, I have some Yankee tickets.
That's right. Speaking of Yankee tickets, the Towncast is donating 2 sets of tickets. So it's 2 tickets to see the Yankees versus the Twins. One game is on September 6th. Another game is September 8th. We're giving away 2 tickets. It's section 313, row 2. Beautiful. It's right on the first baseline. You can see the whole field.
I want to win those.
So we have 2 sets of tickets. So if you want to go to a Yankee game, this is a great opportunity for you to donate some money for the kids and go see, hopefully, the first place team leading into the playoffs. They're playing the Twins, so you should be able to see 2 victories that day. But if you have any kind of items, right?
I mean, so I tiered the raffles in 3 price points. So anything that's $50 value up to whatever.
Oh, you had a TV, you said, right?
I have a TV, which we put a $500 value or above. And Don sometimes brings a great item to raffle off. Sometimes he can, sometimes he can't, or he'll bring a celebrity. I would say this, that his team that he brings year after year is usually the same guys and gals. Anita Marks, she rocks. Bill Daltrey has been playing for years. Amazing young man. And just to the testament of everybody who is just this is not mandatory. I don't know if he threatens them. I highly doubt it. I think everybody really just enjoys this day because
Well, it is a little intimidating when you see him standing there.
he's very nice to me.
And by the way, he hit the winning home run last year. He hit the bottom of the last inning. They were down by a couple runs. He hit, I think it was a 2 or 3 run homer, and it's fun to see all the guys.
He's still getting razzed about his colors. Let's see what he wears this year. It's a win-win for us, no matter what.
Right.
You know, Don's a Hawthorne guy, and you know, we always say never forget where you come from.
Right. He does.
And you know, in Hawthorne, we don't even let you out. By the way, Don's mom still lives here. She's amazing, Mrs. LaGreca. I know she's gonna yell at me, call me Jay, but I can't. His wife Nancy is terrific. She's also from Hawthorne. They met just at high school.
Oh, is that right?
I believe so. And their twins are adorable. Jalen and
I know.
Marco,
I see the
so
post
cute.
on Twitter and Instagram.
So, what I wanted to just back up about the teams and whatnot. So when we first started this, the team playing fee was $500, and then we kind of realized maybe that was a bit much for some of the younger kids. In the 20-something, so we came up with this idea of asking, companies or anybody, if you want to sponsor a team for $250 to defray the costs, and then that's how it kind of came about. Where the playing fee is $250 for the team of 10.
It's like $25.
Exactly. So I am a 501c3. I do have a EIN number. It is tax deductible to you if you want to sponsor, or if you give me a donation. I'll give you that number. It's all it's a win-win. So you want to give something for me to raffle off, or you want to make a donation, even a monetary donation, whatever your pleasure, it's all a win-win for everybody.
And it's 100% of the money is donated back to the kids.
Right.
So it's not like, oh well, we need a new office for the foundation. That's not the case. 100% of the money goes to the kids, and like she said, when you're a 501c3, as I'm sure a lot of you know, it's 100% tax deductible. Deducted the whole thing. If you're a business, you're an individual, you need a write-off. It's a great opportunity to donate and get that tax deduction. And then also, I know that it's I was there last year. It's crazy on that Saturday morning. Everybody's scrambling around. If you just want to donate some time, and you come down at 8 o'clock when Anna Marie's setting up, 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, and you come down and say, listen, I'm here. Whatever you need, if you want to donate some time, you're free to do that. It gets crazier closer to the ESPN game.
So after 2 o'clock, listen, we can't, forget that, the town of Hawthorne always volunteers and helps us with the snack stand. So there'll be volunteers in the snack stand. Don't worry, if you want to give some of your time, talent, and of course treasure, we'll have a need, so we appreciate it. And I, of course, always appreciate the HSBC. I always say it wrong. HBSA.
The Hawthorne Baseball Softball.
You know what I'm talking about, and I thank you. And of course,
something.
the DPW gets the fields ready, and the borough for giving the nod that it's okay.
Yeah. And by the way, she mentioned the snack stand is going to be open. So if you want to come down and have lunch, it's always great. Hot dogs, hamburgers. You could have lunch. You could have dinner. It's going to be open pretty much the whole day, right?
Yeah, it generally is. So.
Have a hamburger for breakfast. Why not? I've done that. So again, go to Mark Sasso annual softball game on Facebook. Look it up. You can send messages there. You can reach out to Anna Marie and say, I want to donate money. Forget it. Here's $25. I don't need to play. Put it towards the kids. Or I want to donate my time. It's tough right now with the economy. So if you just want to donate your time, it's priceless. Donating your time is priceless, and they can always use the help. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's supposed to be, obviously you can't tell that far away, but it looks like it's going to be an amazing, beautiful day. Like this. Like today is not a cloud in the sky, beautiful breeze, feels like it's in the 70s.
I don't want to jinx anything, so we'll just...
Yeah, it's going to be a great day. So come down, it's fun. And then when you see these old guys, not Don or any of the ESPN All Stars, of course, but
no, me.
When you see the old guys playing softball, it's a lot of fun, and you can cheer them on, and it's for a great cause. So
absolutely, everybody, listen, or just come down and enjoy yourself for the day.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you're obviously everyone's excited to see the celebs, that would be Don LaGreca and company. we've had the same umpires the whole time. They start calling Bob Canello, my partner in crime, in March, April. What's the date? What's the date? That speaks a lot.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun
So,
day.
you know, I really couldn't be more appreciative, grateful to everybody who has a hand in making this day happen. And certainly everyone who comes. Hawthorne people, Jersey people, New York people, Long Island, Staten Island.
From all over.
From all over. Not only come to play, but they come to watch.
Yeah.
And so we thank you. And come again this year.
And I just realized there's probably some of you out there saying, okay, it's all great, it's all well and good, I want to come. Where is it?
Oh, yeah.
Where are you guys playing?
Oh, you don't know?
It's down at the Wagraw Fields. All right, so it's on Wagraw Road, off Lincoln Avenue. It's straight down as you're driving towards the Hawthorne Pool, towards Patterson. It's at the Wagraw Fields, and the teams pretty much take up all the fields.
Right.
And they have some great rules, because for those guys that have played on that field and girls that have played on that field, you know how short the fences are. I think there's certain rules, like you can only hit a certain number of home runs per inning, per game, per person.
Bob's department, yeah. And I'm trying to get softer softballs so that they don't. And I also put notes everywhere about
Park at your own
parking,
risk.
Yeah, because lost a couple of windshields the first few years. So
and that's another donation. You know, he's donating your windshield for a good cause. So it's August 20th. It starts early. It starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. Come down, sign up, get on the team. Make sure you send them a message. Send Anna Marie a message saying, I heard you. I saw you on the podcast. I want to play. Or if you just want to donate some money towards the foundation, or if you just want to donate your time, it really is a fun day. The whole day is a blast. A lot of people coming in and out, and some great kids that play. Interviewed some of them last year, and we'll do that again this year. We'll be live, so keep an eye out on Facebook. We'll do a Facebook live feed, and I encourage you guys to come down and show your support. And hey, listen, you can come down to hear Terry Chevalella sing an amazing national anthem.
Absolutely, she's great, and I would just thank you for all that you're doing for Hawthorne to promote all of us, all of our businesses, all of our events, and thank you. Really, this is the second time that you're promoting this day for me, and I appreciate you very much, Phil. You're doing an outstanding job.
I appreciate what you're doing, and I'm glad that we were able to give 2 tickets to the Yankee games. You got 2 games to pick from, right? So hopefully we'll see you on Saturday, and make sure you get a note out. I'm going to give that number one more time. Text to 973-214-2236. That's going to be the fastest way to get an answer if you want to play, if you want to donate, you want to just come down and help. Even help in the snack stand. They're going to need some help. It's all volunteers. None of the money from the foundation goes to help anybody work that day.
The only people that get paid that day are the umpires.
Yeah.
So
that's a job. That's a job.
They have to get paid.
Yeah,
but otherwise, the rest of us are there because we want to be. So I appreciate everybody.
All right. So thank you again so much for coming on, and I'm looking forward to a great day.
Yeah, me too.
All right, and thank you everybody. Hopefully we'll see you on Saturday, August 20th, and you're going to have a great day. All right, be well, everybody.
Thank you.